some things that were super interesting. Obviously, oil. A lot of people made a lot of money in oil this year in oil-related industries. January, light crude was around 47 a barrel. It peaked at $83 in October. Now it's around 72. I remember we talked about this a few times. When that started dropping, I was like, man, like if people have a lot of liquid cash, that's going to come back
I was all
up.
in.
Yeah.
This was one of my things that I'll talk about. But the price of oil, it only made sense to go back up. I know everyone was like, we're changing, da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah,
and there was this idea that we're able to, in like 2-3 years, turn the entire world's economy off of oil and just get them into renewables and other options. In this time, they also threw in a ton of regulation across the board, not just in Canada, everywhere, that is going to impact the ability to produce. And so everyone kind of ramped down on the production. Then COVID hit, so there was less requirement for oil because a lot of people, not as many people are consuming, traveling, etc. So everything turned down during this period.
Yeah.
Now, as consumption resumes,
100%.
there is not nearly as much. So we've been tapping into reserves all around the planet. And we had a ton of reserves, and we now do not have the reserves. And additionally, production doesn't turn on overnight, right? Like you can't snap your fingers and start making 100 million barrels of oil. So you're seeing this run up and the pinch, and it's going to continue to go because we're getting world supplies are super, super low. Production is also, it's going up, but again, it doesn't turn on overnight. You can't just turn on 50 million wells and then
especially with
fixed.
the shipping delays and everything else that goes along with it.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I still think there's an opportunity in oil if you're trying to make a play there. I'd say keep an eye on it. There's still some run up. It's kind of sad. Obviously, some of the multiples aren't as good, but I would say take a peek at that and just think about it because there's still a bit of a run. This is gonna be a big push. I think over the $100 mark.
When I was broke, I had rich habits. When I was broke, I had rich habits.